You are tuned in to EWC Cultural News Today, hosted by Amber Rodriguez.
I'm Amber Rodriguez, your host for EWC Cultural News Today. After June's Pride Month, known nationally here in the United States, I wanted to give you insight on an issue many members of the LGBTQ community bring up following the aftermath of celebrations every year. Rainbow capitalism, also known as pink capitalism or pink washing. Rainbow capitalism is the act of corporations and businesses targeting the queer community and their supporters in communication strategies to make profits. While rainbow flags and merchandise may be a form of allyship, members of the LGBTQ community are wondering if these companies are performative in their efforts. Members ask the questions, where's the support shown the other 11 months of the year? What about inclusivity in the workplace? How about resources these companies can implement to help the LGBTQ community? Do these companies donate to anti-gay policies? And many other questions can add to how rainbow capitalism may not be as inclusive as it seems in June. The solution for LGBTQ rights isn't a logo with rainbows, policy and changes. Once the first day of June hits, you may see companies change their logos to rainbow flags, advertising, or even create queer merchandise. In fact, these instances are common enough that internet users have mocked companies with memes from all platforms. Let's take a look at a few from Google, Reddit, and Twitter. This last Twitter post from verified user MattXIV from May 30th shows the difference of prices between two of the same product from VASELINE. The only difference between the two is the rainbow logo. But let's take a deeper look at VASELINE's Pride product on Superdrug's website. The product description states, this limited edition lip tint has been launched in partnership with the LGBTQ charity Switchboard in support of the Pride movement. When you take a closer look, you'll also see the LGBTQ helpline is on the product. While the product may be charged at a higher price, Superdrug incorporated an LGBTQ charity into VASELINE, along with other products from Lynx, Simple, and Close Up. Superdrug has been partnering with the LGBTQ charity Switchboard for 5 years now. While the Twitter post by Matt may have began as a joke, some LGBTQ members also find other products in advertising just as humorous, such as this advertisement of the Pride Whopper released by Burger King's Austria Instagram account. But some people are not as impressed by the Instagram post based on the comments. Instagram user officially Ollie asked, what are you actually doing to support the community aside from this mess? In which the Austria Burger King account replied with the rainbow emoji, we are official partners of Vienna Pride, which ignited more questions from unhappy Instagram users. While there are debates on whether or not to find these forms of advertising humorous or supportive, it's still important to recognize the true fact of how these are marketing techniques made during Pride Month for the LGBTQ community. Another common marketing technique for businesses is attending Pride events. And the same question still applies. Are these companies representing support, or are they performative in these actions? Let's take a look at these next videos and pictures I took at Omaha's Pride Parade from July 16th. You'll see there's a wide range of different ways people celebrated or showed support. Bubbles, candy, stickers, beads, balloons, and flags are everywhere. But you'll also notice the differences of efforts made by companies and local businesses marching in the parade. Some companies handed out merchandise with rainbow designs, and others didn't. Some brands represented their company with rainbow shirts, and others passed by without a rainbow in sight. These efforts shown in support give an initial impression of how these businesses see Pride, but it does not necessarily equate to their dedication or how they view the LGBTQ community year-round. To others, Pride Parade is an act of protest. GLSEN is an American education organization working to end discrimination, harassment, and bullying based on sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression, and to prompt LGBT cultural inclusion and awareness in K-12 schools. Members of GLSEN marched in support of the LGBTQ community with signs stating phrases like "all students deserve inclusive schools" or "protect trans students." Senators and their supporters made appearances and marched as well to encourage the Omaha community to vote for change, especially those that support human rights or the LGBTQ community. Planned Parenthood also marched in the parade with supporters holding signs saying "protect safe legal abortion" as a way to protest against the overturning of Roe versus Wade and to represent the issue and its effects to the LGBTQ community. Members of Omaha's first group, Pride, from 1985, made a statement about the changes in Pride Parade from the past 37 years on this sign that says, "No pride floats, no flags, no corporate sponsors. It was not safe. Some were assaulted, some lost jobs, some lost family, and some lost everything." But we marched then and today. While the correct way to celebrate Pride can be debated in events or advertising, overall, if you are concerned about a product you use, a public figure in your area, or even a company you work for doesn't adhere to your identity, community, or what you're passionate about, do some research first, ask questions, and make a decision for your own purchases, workplace, and leaders you choose in your area. Next time you check out the Pride events, take a look around to see who's there, who's not, and who's making a change. I'm Amber Rodriguez, your host for EWC Cultural News Today, and this is Rainbow Capitalism.
You've been listening to EWC Cultural News Today, hosted by Amber Rodriguez. If you'd like to make suggestions, email us at ewcfacts@gmail.com. That's ewcfacts@gmail.com. This has been an EWC Communication production.